of the downtown McDonald's where that 911 call came out. As you can see, there are some city officials. People are out here with signs, and also there was some chanting earlier saying no justice, no peace. As people are still coming in, I can see them from across the street right now are walking together in protest of what happened, that incident involving the 14-year-old girl and the South Bend Police Department. As you can see, more people are gathering here in front of the McDonald's. What the plan is for this protest is...
When do we want it? Now! What do we want? Justice! When do we want it? Now!
As you can hear, people are rallying up here, and the goal is from here on Michigan Street, the plan is within the next hour at 5:30, the protesters are going to be marching to the county city building where a meeting with the Community Police Review Board is set to take place at 6 o'clock. And protesters are asking for financial consolidation for that family of the 14-year-old girl, and for the new law where it would require people to pay $25 for body camera footage to be revoked. And back out here once again, the crowd is just getting bigger slowly, and I expect a lot more people to be coming back out here. I will give you the latest as we learn more. You can see me back out here at 5:30 again. For now in South Bend, Natasha Casal, 16 News Now.
No justice! No!
Meanwhile, with so much going on around and in the city over the last couple of weeks, we wanted to take a moment on this Mental Health Thursday to help you navigate this difficult space.
And we're reporting the news, but we know the news can be heavy, right? Yeah. And we get that, and I know you get it at home as well. So whether it's the issue of 2 kids being shot over the weekend or the fallout from that viral video involving police and that teen girl, we've asked someone to join us to offer balanced perspective tonight about how we move forward as a community.
Yeah, Marla Godette joins us now. She's an expert working in the mental health field with a focus on the importance of enacting mental health policies and trauma-responsive care. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
It is important to have you here. We want to start with that video, obviously, and the reaction from that video. What is your initial reaction from the video itself, but also really the fallout from it as well?
Yeah, it's tough because it's, you know, we see so much of this and all of this, and we have 200 billion neurons in our body that's responding to trauma. Trauma, 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 trauma. And however we perceive that trauma, that's what gets cemented into our thoughts, and so we're going to have an opinion no matter what. So no matter what that opinion is, we're responding. And so it doesn't matter what side you're on, you're going to respond some kind of way that's traumatic. And so I just encourage people to try to breathe through this. Whatever side you're on, breathe through this and let your body relax in some kind of way. You have got to let your body relax because every neuron is fired up right now.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you just touched on it. There are people who no matter what happens, their opinions are not going to change either way. So what do you say to them besides breathe? Is there something that you can say?
That you have to take an opportunity at some point to say, what would it be like to be on the other side of what I feel like? Because you never know if you're ever going to be on the other side. And that helps to kind of bust up some of the things that are going on in our brain.
It's that empathy in a way.
Yeah, and it helps you to calm down a little bit with the physical reaction. Because everybody's brain is on fire right now.
Yeah,
and then your body's
thinks they're right.
Well, yeah. We're all right.
Yeah.
And our body responds.
Yeah.
And so now you're feeling it. And so it just causes all of these reactions. Your gut hurts, your chest hurts. We're hyperventilating. We need peace. You got to do something to help give that sense of peace and to help calm you down.
Are we getting numb to stuff like this now? I mean, obviously over the weekend, if this were 10 years ago and you hear about 2 kids shot in this city, there would have been a certain response, and you didn't see that response, at least right away. And there are kids who are still trying to make it from those situations that we're talking about from over the weekend. Are we all getting numb to this? What's happening right now?
I don't think that we're getting numb. I think that it's become normal. It's not that you're numb, it's your normal. So you can't get numb to something that's normal.
Wow.
And so we have to make it that this is not normal. We have to make it that peace becomes normal. So now we're looking for something different. We're looking for a solution that involves peace. And your brain now is going to respond to, oh, that was peaceful. Oh, now the peace becomes something startling.
Yeah.
Whoa, look at that.
Yeah.
And so now you get a different response.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, the word gaslighting, that's been used a few times, especially when it comes to this viral video. We heard the FOP respond with it. What exactly does that mean? How does it apply to this situation at all, in your opinion?
Yeah, so gaslighting is when you see something and you know you see it, but then somebody else said, oh, no, you really didn't. No, that wasn't that. That wasn't what you, no. And so what happens is you get a little confused. Well, maybe I didn't see that. Well, you know what you saw. Just don't listen to it. Don't believe it. When people come to you with that, trying to change what you know, what you saw, just say, okay, keep it moving.
Yeah.
You
Why stress
don't
over
have
something
to
like that?
respond to what you already know. What happens, you all, is we sometimes are insecure in ourselves, and so we'll fall into that. Don't fall for it. If you know you saw it, it's okay. If somebody has a different opinion or they want to trick you, so to speak, leave it alone.
Amen
Just
to
let it
that.
go.
Amen to that. Let it back off your back of your shoulders if you can. I got to ask this last question. I think it's important. We talked about the violent weekend. We talked about this video. It seems that we need to get back to basics. How do we get back to basics and talk more about solutions as opposed to yelling at each other and no one can hear over each other?
Yeah. What's the solution, though? What's going to keep happening? It's going to keep happening. It's going to keep happening.
Yeah.
No, it's not if we focus on something different. You're only going to respond to what you keep focusing on. So if you keep focusing on violence, that's what you're going to get.
Wow.
I'm going to stress it again. We live in South Bend, Indiana, or Michiana area. Focus on the city of peace. Why are we not focusing on what we are? We are peaceful. We were established to be peaceful. So let's focus on that. The solution is, if you eat dinner with your children 3 times a week, they're less likely to be violent, they're less likely to be teen pregnant, and they're more likely to graduate high school and have higher rates of reading. So what's the solution? Eat dinner with your children 3 times a week.
And that's factual. You're talking factual.
And that's just factual things.
Yeah.
Let's focus on something different, and then we'll get a different outcome. Let's focus on peace.
Yeah, talk to each other, be kind.
Yeah, especially in a moment
Little
like this.
things,
I think
right?
we need to
The
hear each other.
trauma response will change
Got it.
when we change the focus.
Yeah.
Marla Godette, as always, we appreciate you being on here and sharing your wisdom, your knowledge, your expertise in this field. I think we all need it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
anytime. Let's get a check of our forecast. Hey, Andrew.
Cameras were once again, we're battling the cloud cover here in Michiana. And overall, I'm going to go ahead and keep our cloud cover around all the way through the weekend and even into early next week. We'll get excited when we get those sun breaks, but I think more clouds than sunshine really is our theme going forward over the next 4 days. Temperatures very pleasant out there, very fall-like, at least September fall-like. We're talking temperatures for most of us into the mid-70s this afternoon. Transitioning into our evening as we take a live look at First Alert Weather Radar. There's no green underneath of these cloud cover. It's just, again, one of these evenings where at times it'll look like it wants to rain, and then at other times you break out the sunglasses and you get some sunshine back as well. More breaks in the clouds up along the northern portions of Lake Michigan, up towards the thumb. And we'll squeeze out some of the sunshine and clear skies as we transition into this evening and overnight. Plan for temperatures in the lower 70s for any outdoor plans, and then we'll trade that in for a pair of 60s. In fact, upper 50s, lower 60s by daybreak tomorrow morning. Maybe some sweatshirt weather for the kiddos. First thing out the door once again for our Friday, and then we'll warm up into the mid to upper 70s, flirting with around 80 degrees and great high school football weather as high school football returns for Indiana schools this coming Friday. Coming up in First Alert Weather, we're gearing you up for a weekend cold front, which will break out the flannel warning in First Alert Weather. We'll time out rain chances as well as a look at our Labor Day weekend forecast with our 16-day outlook in First Alert Weather.
Today's We the People fact is about Indiana. Did you know the shoe salesman associated with Chuck Taylor All-Star Shoes was born in Indiana.
Did not know this. I did not know this. Charles Hollis Taylor was born on June 24, 1901 in Brown County, Indiana. He went on to play professional basketball before the NBA was formed. He later worked for Converse and was a player and coach on the company's basketball team, the Converse All-Stars.
The company thought so much of his contributions that they added his name to the ankle patch in 1932. How cool is that?
That's huge. I never knew that.
No.
Again, so many things right out of here, homegrown in Indiana or Michigan.
Indiana, how
Yeah.
about it? All right, we have more to come on 16 News Now to 4. Still to come, we're taking a look at trending.
Yeah, including the tragic passing of the viral Rhode Island judge. You know who we're talking about. We're going to talk about that coming up in just a moment, and his legacy as well. Plus a full look at your forecast.